ASEAN now know that we must play our part. And already we've set some examples. During the current global economic crisis, we moved first to expand the Chiang Mai initiative and multilateralize, to show to the world that each respective region can play its own part to protect the countries in the region against the volatility of the global economic system, something which we believe will occur more and more often, that volatility. We also see us moving forward with our dialogue partners on investment in infrastructure, where I hope that a fund will be set up called the ASEAN Infrastructure Investment Fund, and also on issues such as food and energy security, where again we hope to sign agreements with our dialogue partners in October. Nevertheless, during the ministerial meeting in Phuket, I have also said that we really have to work hard to achieve our vision, to characterize the community that we have set out to achieve in 2015. I said that ASEAN community must be a community of action, which means we have to be able to decide and move speedily to respond to whatever challenges and problems that may occur and that affect the peoples of ASEAN. Having meetings, having agreements will not be enough. We have to make sure that there are follow-through, that real actions are being taken, and that they are being felt by all the local communities within ASEAN. Secondly, it is clear that we cannot achieve either the economic community or socio-cultural community without making ASEAN a community of connectivity. Physical infrastructure, economic and cultural exchanges, we have to make sure all these networks are created so that they provide opportunities for all the ASEAN people, trade, investment, jobs, or whatever, which will only make ASEAN peoples feel closer and see more about what we have in common than perhaps the differences and diversity that have often been highlighted. And finally, of course, the community must be a community of and for the peoples of ASEAN, which means that the rights of ASEAN citizens will be respected, the needs of ASEAN peoples will be attended to, and that the ASEAN people can feel that ASEAN will be bringing them peace and prosperity. As chair of ASEAN, I am confident that given the urgency of the need to move forward, the clear determination of the ASEAN leaders now, and the global environment, which make all of us recognize that most of the problems now do not respect borders, we will move to achieve such a vision. And I am also confident that when we hand over the chairmanship to Vietnam, she will be able to continue on the important agenda that we have been pursuing over this last year. So in conclusion, I would say that ASEAN is now a single house, where more than 580 million people reside in. And although these peoples continue to be different, diverse, they have different strengths, they have some weaknesses, but they are now determined to live together, to see complementarities, to cooperate, and put in that collective effort for the good of all of us. And the three pillars, and the three characteristics that I've mentioned will be important agenda for every single one of us. The prosperity, peace, and a sense of community, once again I emphasize, can only be achieved if we all play our part. And we here do not just mean governments, politicians, businessmen, but every single one of us as ASEAN citizens. And we have to do all we can to facilitate the participation of our people, to overcome barriers such as languages or whatever other barriers that remain. Let me also end by saying that I have great confidence also in the Secretary General, Dr. Surin Pitsuwan, who has been forever active in pursuing ASEAN responsibilities now. I'm sure he will want to leave a very strong impression of what the ASEAN Secretariat can achieve under the new Charter. Once again, I thank all of you who I count as friends of ASEAN, and I hope that the success of ASEAN will continue at an even more rapid pace. Thank you very much.